Let's break it down for you all because this whole King Harris baby mama drama is juicier than a soap opera. Word on the street is that things aren't exactly going as planned for Sis, who thought she was about to cash in on that Harris family fortune. But apparently, T.I. and Tiny aren't rolling out the red carpet like she expected, and King might not have the financial means to back her up either. Looks like she might have bet on the wrong horse, thinking that having a Harris baby would secure her financial freedom. A while back, rumors started circulating that T.I.'s son, King Harris, got someone pregnant. Most of us were side-eyeing that news because, let's be real, King's still out here acting wild and carefree. He definitely hasn't been acting like he's ready for fatherhood, if you know what I mean. But then, T.I. himself dropped the bomb during an interview, confirming that King is, indeed, expecting a baby boy. Congrats, right? T.I. even said, "Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters and a grandson on the way." And he was hyped, even joking that he's going to raise the greatest gangster of all time. But while T.I. was cracking jokes, the streets were digging for info and found out that the baby mama goes by Big Nana on social media. Sis has been proudly showing off her baby bump, and her Instagram bio even says "Me plus Cossack for life." Since King's real name is King Chandra, folks quickly connected the dots. Plus, Tiny, King's mom, follows Big Nana on Instagram, which was all the confirmation people needed. But here's where it gets messy. The word on the street is that Big Nana thought having King's baby would set her up for life. She probably expected T.I. and Tiny to shower her with that Harris family money. But sources say that T.I. hasn't exactly been generous with his wallet. There's been talk that he promised to support her, but actions speak louder than words, and Big Nana might be learning that the hard way. As for King, he's still out here doing his thing, but let's be real. He doesn't have the same bankroll as his parents. He's not a self-made man yet, and at just 20 years old, he's still figuring things out. So if Big Nana was banking on him to provide that lavish lifestyle, she might be in for a rude awakening. People are already speculating that she might have tried to trap him, and T.I. isn't falling for it. You know how it goes, one minute it's all love, and the next, people are throwing around the word gold digger. It's all just rumors for now, but you can't help but wonder what's really going on behind the scenes. Fans have been weighing in, and one person even said he decided not to use protection. So what did folks think was going to happen? They both got what they wanted. Another fan threw shade, saying, "There ain't a child support check big enough for me to take a chance on my baby inheriting King's genes." Ouch, but some fans feel for King, pointing out that he's still just a spoiled kid. They're grateful that T.I. seems to be stepping in to help, though. What's interesting is that T.I. seems more amused than anything by the whole situation. He's out here talking about raising the baby himself, almost like he knows King isn't ready to step up. Maybe he plans on being more involved in his grandchild's life than Big Nana expected. Meanwhile, King is out here living his best life, or at least trying to. He's been getting into all kinds of antics on social media, which doesn't exactly scream responsible dad. So where does this leave Big Nana? If she was banking on that Harris family money, she might have to rethink her strategy. Raising a baby is no joke, especially if the financial help she was counting on isn't coming through. But let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know all the details. Maybe there's real love between King and Big Nana, and maybe King will surprise everyone by stepping up. T.I. could also change his mind and offer more support, or Big Nana might be more independent than people give her credit for and handle her business without relying on them. At the end of the day, only time will tell how this whole situation will play out. One thing's for sure, though, the internet loves to talk, and folks will keep speculating until the truth comes out. So what do y'all think? Did Big Nana miscalculate her shot at getting that Harris family support? Is King going to rise to the occasion and be the father this baby needs? Or is this just another messy celebrity situation that we'll be talking about until the next drama comes along? Let's dive even deeper into this King Harris and Big Nana situation because it's more than just a baby drama. It's a reflection of the complicated dynamics that come with fame, money, and family expectations. On the surface, it looks like just another messy celebrity scandal. But if we peel back the layers, there's a lot more going on here. First, let's talk about the King. Being the son of a music legend like T.I. comes with a lot of pressure. And from what we've seen, King's been trying to carve out his own path. He's been involved in the music scene, and he's definitely got his own personality, wild, free-spirited, and sometimes reckless. It's no secret that he's had a few run-ins with the law and has been involved in some public incidents that have left fans concerned about his behavior. With that kind of track record, people were already questioning whether he was ready for the responsibility of being a father. And to be fair, who could blame him? At just 20 years old, King is still navigating life. He's not the seasoned, mature figure you'd expect to be stepping into fatherhood. And while some young parents rise to the occasion, King hasn't exactly given off those vibes. His social media antics, like getting into public arguments and living it up at parties, don't scream ready to settle down and take care of a baby. In fact, it feels more like he's still in his rebellious phase. But what about Big Nana? From what we can gather, she's been flaunting her pregnancy proudly on social media, clearly showing that she's not shy about letting the world know she's carrying King's child. And while some might criticize her for putting her business out there like that, we have to consider her perspective. She probably thought that by having a child with someone from a wealthy, famous family, her life was about to change for the better. After all, T.I. and Tiny have built an empire, and anyone connected to them could easily assume that financial support would be a given. However, it looks like Big Nana's expectations may not align with reality. While there's no doubt that T.I. loves his family and will likely be involved in his grandchild's life, he's also been known for teaching his kids the value of hard work. He's made it clear in interviews that he doesn't just hand things to his children, they gotta earn their place in the world. So if Big Nana was expecting the Harris family to immediately open up the vault for her and the baby, she might be in for a rude awakening. T.I. seems more focused on making sure King learns responsibility rather than just bailing him out of situations. This brings up an important question. Was Big Nana trying to secure the bag by having King's baby? We can't know for sure, but the rumors are swirling. There's always speculation in situations like this, whether the woman involved was genuinely in love or if she saw an opportunity for financial security. In this case, some people believe Big Nana may have thought she'd be set for life by having a child with King, but if she was counting on that Harris family money to flow freely, she might be disappointed. Now, let's talk about T.I.'s role in all of this. T.I. has always been a larger-than-life figure, not just in the rap world, but also in his family's lives. He's made it clear that he's involved in his children's lives, but he also doesn't hold back when it comes to tough love. T.I. isn't the type to sugarcoat things, and he's probably well aware of King's immaturity. That's why he might be approaching this situation with a bit of amusement, talking about raising the baby himself because, deep down, he knows King isn't ready for that kind of responsibility. It's also worth considering T.I.'s own experience as a father. He's raised several children, and he knows how challenging it can be, especially when you're young and in the public eye. T.I. probably sees some of his younger self in King, the wild, rebellious energy, the desire to do things his own way, and the mistakes that come with youth. But at the same time, T.I. has grown and learned from those experiences, and he might be trying to guide King down a better path, even if it means stepping in more than he originally intended. As for Big Nana, she might be facing a tough reality. If she was banking on financial support from King or his family, she's learning that it's not as simple as she thought. Raising a child is a huge responsibility, and while the Harris family has wealth, it's clear they're not going to just hand it over without expecting King to step up and take responsibility. Of course, there's always the possibility that we're missing some pieces of the puzzle. Maybe King and Big Nana really do have a genuine connection, and maybe he'll surprise everyone by stepping up as a father. Or maybe T.I. and Tiny will offer more support once the baby arrives. But for now, it seems like Big Nana is realizing that being connected to a famous family doesn't automatically mean a life of luxury. In the end, this situation is a reminder of how complicated family dynamics can be, especially when fame and money are involved. There's always more to the story than what we see on the surface, and only time will tell how things will play out for King, Big Nana, and their baby. One thing's for sure, though. The internet will keep talking, and people will keep speculating until the truth comes out. So grab your popcorn, because this is one drama that's far from over. What do y'all think? Did Big Nana miscalculate her shot at securing the Harris family support? Is King going to step up and be the father his baby needs? Or is this just another messy celebrity situation that we'll be talking about for months?